Hey, hey, hey. Hey, everyone. Hey. Okay, this is interesting. I just finally figured out how to do vertical video on Instagram and Facebook at the same time. So you on Instagram can't see what I'm doing here, but my secret trip, because I couldn't find any kind of tripod that will hold two phones, like direction-wise, is I figured out finally, after not figuring this out forever, is that if you turn your iPad, how did I not know this, vertical, that would work, and then I could balance my phone against it. So how about that? I feel like I just solved a mystery. So hey, Instagram and Facebook, how are you? Hi. Hey, for those of you joining me, if you're joining me live, tell me your name and where you're from, and also tell me your age. I'd love to know your age, by the way, because I'm 47, and I love knowing, especially when I'm reaching women that are close to my age. So tell me that. And if you are watching the replay, tell me replay later so I know too where you're joining from, because I always check back on Facebook and on Instagram, and I want to know who I'm chatting with. So hey, how's everyone doing? Oh, and also, did I already say this? Let me know where you're from. I want to know where you're from. Hey, Donna, I see you. Hey, Melody. Hi, Linda. Let's see who's on Instagram. It's funny because you never really can see a full name. I just see like funky screen names like Bold Uck Health and Fitness. How are you? Hey, Amy from Encinitas. You're right near me. I'm in San Diego. Amy. Hi, Londa. How are you? Hey, Lisa. I see you. Awesome. Okay, so I got some big news. Guess what's, if you've been sleeping under a rock or you haven't been scrolling Facebook or Instagram, you might not know this. But look, it's here. It's here. And it's hitting stores next week. I'm so excited. It's hitting stores next week. But Aging in Reverse has been my passion project for quite some time, and it hits stores, and you can finally get it. You can pre-order it now, and it'll ship to you right away, or you can get it in stores next week. It hits stores. I'm so excited. I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. Let's see. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Michelle. Hey, Francis. Let's see. Laurie, Elisa, Gregory. Thank you he says I look pretty. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hey, so I wanted to talk to you all about a little bit about some stuff that's going on in here. And then I'm going to definitely open up to questions and answers, because I want to answer as many questions as I can tonight. So, okay. So I was filming videos today. I was filming a lot of videos just for general content for you all. And in fact, I just posted one right before I went live on muscle versus fat. That wasn't part of my filming, but when I wrapped up the day, I thought, you know what, I want to just do this one because I get a lot of questions about that. But here's the thing. It was funny. As I was here filming, I was getting asked by everyone here with me, like, well, hey, what are the most common questions you get? What are the biggest things? And we were talking about different topics and things that I can touch on. And what kept coming up was this question around, what do you think holds people back from achieving results? And the question of the day was, is it nutrition? Is it time? Is it workouts? It was like all these things. Like, is it money? Is it time? Nutrition? Is it not knowing? Like all these things. And no one said the one thing that I know to be true. And if you've been watching my lives, you probably know what I'm going to bring up. But this is so crazy because it's literally this one super simple thing that could totally change your results with everything. And it's not any of those things that I listed. It has nothing to do with time. It has nothing to do with money. It has nothing to do with nutrition. It has nothing to do with workouts. You want to know what that one thing is? Any guesses? Oh, Melody's getting close. Yes, Lisa, you're almost there. Yep. I love it. Landa has it. Landa's an advanced student because she went to a deeper level. So here's the thing. This is the trick. It's literally your change of state. It is your mindset. Now, that might sound woo-woo, and you might have gone to like, oh, what does that mean? Does that mean positive attitude? No, not necessarily. What that means is you have to make a firm decision that you are ready to do something. It's a decision. It's literally a decision. A line in the sand, like I've decided. When I look at every transformation that I have worked with over the years, in fat loss, but also if I look at even transformations with people that I've coached on other areas, there's one thing that had to happen, and that was literally a decision. If you ask anyone that's had massive success where that line in the sand was, how they made the transformation, what happened, they're gonna tell you they made a decision. They firmly decided that that was what was going to happen. That's what makes things shift and change. It is not about this magic diet or the magic pill, or this shake, or this one workout, or this one gadget. It's none of that. It is firmly a decision. And let me tell you what happens. Once you decide and you make a firm decision, everything starts to fall in place. It's so cool how that happens, but you have to make a decision. And then it doesn't matter what you choose. Like, well, it does matter. It matters what you choose, but not to the level that you all think. It doesn't make that big of a difference when you're eating a healthy way, which way you choose when you work on that mindset first and decide. So here's what happens. Most people think they've decided, but this is what it looks like. It looks like, okay, I am ready to lose weight, but nothing's worked with me before. Okay, that's not a decision. That's a statement and what I call a false assumed truth that nothing's worked for you before. So then you're gonna keep repeating that pattern. Another way it shows up is, I am ready to make a change, but I'm gonna just try something out. Okay, again, just trying something out is not a decision. That's not, it's gonna happen. Another way that it shows up is, I'm ready to do this, but I'm gonna fail. And you go right to this, like all the reasons why it's not gonna work or it's gonna fail. Another reason it might show up, another way it might show up is, I wanna do this, I wanna make a change, but I'm gonna ask everyone I know. I'm gonna ask my friends, my coworkers, my spouse, my whoever, and I'm gonna see if they agree with me. And then what happens is they say, I don't believe you're gonna do it, you've tried it before. And then we get talked out of it. So that's not a decision either. So the number one step is a firm decision, deciding you are ready to change. That is number one. And then after that, there's a lot of other stuff that falls into mindset, but that's that biggest first step. Now I bring this up because my book, if you don't know what it is, I just mentioned it earlier, Aging in Reverse, that hits stores next week. This is the approach I take on here. So yes, I of course include nutrition because I do think it's important. Of course I include stuff with your body, workouts and moves, but the biggest game changer in here is how I teach you how to change your state. I'm gonna fully teach you a plan, a simple plan, so you can fully change your state, because when you do that, guess what happens? Your motivation goes up, your commitment goes up, you get passionate about it, you start looking at a vision for it, you start seeing possibility, and things start to shift. Your confidence starts coming back. All of that happens first, and then you're able to take on the nutrition and the workouts like it's nobody's business. You take it to a whole nother level because you've decided and you've shifted your mindset. So that's just one of those steps. Deciding is literally just that first step. That is not everything. But what's cool about this book and this program is I take you through a full process of how to decide, and then all the next things that come after that, like declaring and a vision and purpose. And I'm not gonna get into all that right now because I want to ruin it for you. When you get the book, you're going to have a big, deep plan. And what's really cool about it is I take you through actual like worksheets you can do. So it's fun and you're going to have a lot of clarity on this, on how to shift it. Now, to take it one step further, I do give you a nutrition plan, but here's how not to use the book. What you don't want to do with the book is get the book and just like skip to the nutrition, because then you're skipping the most important part. You're skipping the state and the change of mindset, and that's the missing link. That's what's key. You also don't want to grab the book and just go to the workouts, because again, you'd be skipping the most important parts, and that wouldn't be doing you any favors, right? So grab the book. This is what you want to do. Grab the book, and you can get it, by the way, at, if anyone wants to type this in for me, I can try to pin it. It's www.age-in-reverse.com. That's how you can order it. So Scott, I saw you just answered. www.age-in-reverse.com. Order the book. And then once you order it, especially if you go through that link, it'll direct you to like where you can get the book. You can get it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, any of them. But the reason I want you to go through that page is I'm going to give you a bunch of bonuses. And this is important here because the bonuses are free. And here's the key. One of the bonuses is going to be to join my Aging in Reverse Facebook group. Now we have a lot of members in there, and I've not been incredibly active in there right now, but starting next week, there's gonna be a lot of activity in there. And I'm gonna be really helping and guiding people through this book and helping with all questions related to the book. So you'll wanna be in that community because you'll see a lot of other people in there that are following along with this book, and it's a totally free bonus. And then I'm also, after next week, I'm gonna be giving you a totally free 3-part fat loss series that you're not gonna wanna miss. And this is something that I've sold before, and it's gonna be totally free. And you can only access that if you've gotten the book and if you're in that group. So make sure you do that. It's www.age-in-reverse.com. Thanks, Star. You started to type it, but it's in, not in. But thank you. Thank you, Landa. Let's see if I can pin yours, Landa, right there. Let's see. I'm pressing it. Pin comment. There we go. I pinned it. So yes, so that's where you get it. And then you can join in the group and you can get the free bonuses and we can have fun together. For those of you that are wondering, like, who's this book for? Okay, anyone can pick up the book, but I'm going to talk real talk here for a minute. I'm 47 years old. And although this helps a lot of people, it is ideal for women that are in their 40s, 50s, and beyond. So 40s, 50s, 60s, and beyond. Can a 20-year-old follow it? Yes. Can a man look at it? Yes. But I am talking specifically to women, 40s, 50s, 60s, because that's where I am. I'm 47, approaching 50, and I get you. I get you, and I have lots of clients like you that get you. So that's who I'm specifically talking to here. So a lot of this will apply, but my whole goal is to teach you how to age in reverse. Now people say, like, what do you mean age in reverse? What does that mean? I don't want to be 20 again. I don't want to be 20 again either. I don't want to be 20 again. I don't even want to look 20. That's not what I'm trying to do here. But hey, you guys, remember when you were a kid? Remember when you were a kid and like anything was possible and nothing got in your way? Like it didn't occur to you that like you couldn't be or have or achieve something you wanted. Like you were a kid with big wide eyes and excited about anything. You had this like childlike wonder about you. You didn't have what I call yet false assumed truths. And those are those things that we start believing that hold us back from getting results. And that happens as we age, and that's what I want to kill for you, because just because you're in your 40s, 50s, or 60s does not mean you are too old, and it does not mean that you are too late at all. However, as a society, media has taught us that that's a problem, that we have to stay 20, otherwise we're washed up, and what are we supposed to just go not be confident and hide? Is that what's supposed to happen? I'm not enrolled in that, and you shouldn't be either. So my big talk behind aging in reverse is that we can start recapturing that. We can start thinking that way again. We can start believing that it's possible, and then you're gonna start looking for evidence and finding others that are doing it. Because when someone says to me, wow, you look great for 47, I'm not thinking, wow, that's awesome, I look great for 47. What I'm thinking is, isn't this what 47 is supposed to look and feel like? Like, who said it's not supposed to look and feel like this? Like, we've created a monster with people thinking that you're supposed to just give up and be washed up and be done. That is not the case. There's a lot of women in their 40s, 50s, and 60s that are still doing amazing things. They're starting businesses. They're getting in their best shape. They are reinventing themselves. They're getting healthy and strong. They're getting stronger than they ever have. So it is absolutely possible. It's a false assumed truth that it's not. And that's what I want you to learn in here. So that's why mindset is a huge, huge part of this. And then community is another. When you join my Aging in Reverse community, which is totally free when you get the book, by the way, you're going to see a lot of women just like you that are fighting that story. Because we are not too old and it's not too late, and you don't have to just give up because of that. So then I also get into nutrition in the book, and I'm gonna be covering that, and I just take it up a whole notch. So I know a lot of you know clean eating and you know an unprocessed natural food diet, especially those of you that got my first book, Unprocessed Your Diet. But I'm gonna take it up a notch. I'm gonna really get into like what causes inflammation, how we can avoid that, how we can get out of pain, because I know I hear that too, like we're getting older and things are like creaking and not moving right, and I wanna help you fix that as well. And when we take out foods that cause inflammation and we add in anti-inflammatory foods, we really take things up a notch, and it's amazing. Is 70 too late? No, it's not. It's definitely not too late. Absolutely not. You absolutely can do it. Lana, that is the correct site, www.ageinreverse.com. So let's see, what's the difference between Kindle and hardcover version? Same thing, other than one comes physically in the mail to you like this, and the other one will just be on your Kindle. So you can get either or. And you can still, yes, the bonuses still apply. Yes, Christina, they still apply, the bonuses tomorrow. Let's see. Hi, Elisa. How is the other book? How's it different from my other book? Great question. Okay. So my first book was called 7-Day Jumpstart, Unprocess Your Diet. And I wrote that several years ago, which is a great first step. It's a great first step for people. It helps you learn about general nutrition. It helps you learn about unprocessing, taking on the idea of a vision. It helps you really get healthier. This book, where it's different, is I'm taking it up a whole another layer. This is specifically for us that are aging and that want to recapture that youthful feeling, the energy, the focus, and get healthier and eliminate the pain and the things starting to cause that. That's what this is for. So this takes it up a notch. The diet is another level where I change it around. So the foods, the recipes are all very different in here. And this is just another level. So you can absolutely use Unprocessed Your Diet, especially for general weight loss. This is specific for those of you in your 40s, 50s, and 60s and beyond that want to take this on. So that's what this is. And yes, I'd love to have you do that. And I'd love to have you in the new group. I would love to have you there. Okay, let's see. I see some questions coming in. Let's see. I'm turning this here so I can see all the questions. I don't have pain in my legs or feet anymore, so I love this for you. Awesome. Yes, Brenda, I started my goal at the age of 48 and I'm 53 and I'm feeling fantastic. I love that. Love that. Look, my husband. Thanks, babe. I see my husband just put, get your age in reverse bonuses. Thanks, babe. How is the book different? I just answered that. Will bonuses apply tomorrow? Yep. Ordered, Kat. Amazing. Thank you. I love that. Let's see. Hi, Kata. I am great. How are you? Tracy, 54 and fabulous. I love that. Let's see. Do you believe women are stronger than men in today's society as bosses and doctors? I don't know. Star-studded 6V. I think that anyone could be anything that they want. It's a decision. Do I know that they're stronger? I don't know how to answer that. It just depends on the person and what they believe and what they want to go for. But I think women can do anything. And I think age doesn't reflect any issues with that either. So it's a decision in what it is that you want. Thank you, Juanita. Let's see. Let me see, missing some questions here. My problem is I always said I didn't have time being a single mom, but I finally did it. And now my work schedule around my workouts. I love that. I love that. Let's see. How many books you wrote so far, Natalie Jill Fit? Marcus, this is my second book through a publisher. I've written 19 books, believe it or not, but most of them were ebooks or self-published. This one and Unprocessed Your Diet are my 2 through a publisher. And so two that are there. Let's see. Let's see. You are very nice. Thank you, Kata. I love you too, Push Pendra Singh. Thank you. Let's see. That's it. Okay, I'll take anything. If you guys have more questions, let me know while I'm live. Let me see. Thank you, Marcus. I need it. Lisa, yay, get it. Grab it. Mohammed, you look like my friend. Thank you. Okay. Let's see. Any more questions? 47 can be the start. Yes, it can be. All right, I think I got all the questions there. All right, if I missed you and you're watching the replay and you have a question, make sure you chime in and ask, and I will jump back and look at these later. And I hope you all are going to order the book, and I'll see you in the group. Would love that. Are you in? Are you in? You're going to order the book? And if you found this helpful, by the way, please share this video. Share it if you found it helpful so others can see it too, and they can join in. And let's see, a couple questions coming in really quick. Alyssa, is it really possible to lose lots of belly fat? Absolutely, 100%. You have to believe it's possible first, and then you got to take on. Hey, you guys, listen, everything that got you to where you are right now today is a result of specific thoughts and actions you've had till this point. So if you want to break through and change that, you've got to take on changing your thoughts and your actions. That's the only way around it. And that starts with a decision. And if you really want to take that on, order the book, because that's what I'm going to dive deep into with you, is how to change those thought patterns and start taking different actions. That's what I'm going to dive into you with this. So start this, and that's what's going to help you get onto that another level. Let's see, how do I get my family in it? Family in what? In the book or in where? Clarify what you mean, Melody. Let's see, tips on motivation, career motivation. Jane, motivation comes from, I love that question. Motivation comes from clarity of purpose and passion on something. So like when you think I'm not motivated to do this, or I don't have time, or I don't have money, like when that comes up for people, like I don't feel like it, that I don't feel like it, it's usually because you're not excited about what that thing is. So when you get excited about something and you've got a passion or purpose or a calling towards something, you do get fired up and want to make it happen. And if you don't believe me, the example I like to use is, like, think of somebody you super admire or look up to, like a mentor or a celebrity or somebody that like you really look up to. Like I'm gonna say Oprah, because I love Oprah. I'm obsessed with her. Like what female doesn't love Oprah? What I always think is, if Oprah called me, which so far she hasn't called me, but if she called me and said, hey, Natalie, do you want to have lunch with me tomorrow at noon? It wouldn't matter what the heck I had on my schedule, how much time I don't have, how tired I was, what resources I didn't have. I would find a dang way to go have lunch with Oprah. So, because I'd be motivated, and because I'd have a purpose, and I'd have a vision, and I'd be so flippin' excited. So my point is, It's not that you are not motivated. It's not that you are too tired or don't have the money or you don't feel like it. It's that what's on the other side of what you want to go do is not that exciting to you yet. So it's getting into that state. So that's part of this mindset thing, because when you start believing and taking on that you are not too old and it is not too late and you can accomplish and do whatever you want, when you really take that on and believe it, you will tackle things on a whole new level because you know it's possible. So the first step goes back to what I started this live with. It's changing your state. You've got to get in that right mindset and change your state and take that on so you can create all of that change and have that passion and purpose. So I hope that helps. Let's see. Share it. Let's see. I'm floored she has not. Hi, Stephanie. I don't know what you meant. I'm floored she has not. I don't know what that means. Let's see. How much is your book? Hey Country, it's like less than $17. So it's a very inexpensive thing to grab. I'm the one who got you started. Awesome, Brenda. Thank you. Let's see, look back for questions. Let's see, but I don't have, I'm just making sure I'm not missing any questions here on Instagram. Or how do I get my family to eat right? Melody, that's by example. So we can't make other people do things unless they want it, but we can be an example of what that means. I don't mean like you're eating healthy and you're like, hey, you need to eat like me, because that doesn't always work. People don't want to be always told what they're doing is not right, right? But if you're eating healthy and taking care of yourself and changing your attitude and creating that healthy mindset and doing all those things, then you start to change and your energy starts to change and you're a nicer person and you're more helpful to others and things start happening, then people are like, hey, what are you doing? And now they want to come along. So that's how you get people to change. You be an example. That's exactly how you do it. Oh, Stephanie, you're so cute. You're floored that she has not. Yeah, Stephanie, that's right. Tell her, why have you not called Natalie? I'm just kidding. I don't know. She has no idea who I am. And I just like literally worship her. Let's see. A fracture has set back my exercise ability, but concentrating on my eating to heal. I love that, Shawnee. Shawnee, you would love my book, by the way. I tell a story at the beginning of the book about my injury that I had 17 months ago when I ruptured a disc in my back. I share that whole story in here and how I used what I changed about eating to really dial down that inflammation and get me out of pain. Now, I am not 100% out of pain. I want to be real with you. I have literally no disc between L5, S1. But my pain is a lot worse when I wasn't eating this way. So I've really shifted that and I'm able to do a lot more when I've dialed in my nutrition like what I teach here. So I think that will help you a lot. So you sound how I speak. Okay, cool. I can't wait to get the book. Thank you. Oh, I love that. She said, I'm the person who helped her decide to make a change. Amazing, but you took it on and you actually decided. Let's see, Laura, you love my podcast too. Thank you. Thank you. That's one of my favorite things to do. Where do I start with exercise when I haven't done it before? You start by just starting. You start by moving. You literally just move. You take a baby step forward. It doesn't have to be massive action. You take a baby step forward. Let's see. I'm a few years older than you and I'm living my best life now. I love it. You're doing HCL 9. Awesome. I captained HCL 5, Laura Lee. Did you know that? And I staffed HCL 1. How about that? Let's see. Can't wait. I have brittle bones on my lower back, but I'm starting eating clean. Awesome, Jeanette. Do I still use a vision board? Jane, I still do. I always use vision boards. In fact, I have one right above my desk, so I look at it daily. I make one every few months. I'm super into vision boards, and I love it, and I put some crazy things on my vision board now because they always come to fruition, so I add more and more to it because I'm like, might as well go for some bigger things, you know what I mean? So yeah, always use it. Awesome, thanks ladies. Okay, so everyone's gonna order it, right? www.age-in-reverse.com. My husband bought that URL, by the way, so that's why it's complicated to say. That's the one that was available. age-in-reverse.com. You wanna go there because I direct you to different places to get the book. But you want to do that so you get the bonuses, because the bonuses help get you in the Age in Reverse group, which I'm going to get real active in once the book is out. And I'm going to be sharing a free 3-part video series there that you're not going to want to miss on fat loss. So make sure you join that. And that's what's happening. All right, all. Thank you. I will talk to you later. Thanks for ordering, and I will see you in the group. Bye.